Good morning, and welcome to Sippin Thoughts. I hope you're starting your day gently. Maybe you're holding a warm cup of tea. Maybe you're listening while getting ready for the day ahead. Wherever you are, I'm glad you're here. This morning, I've been reflecting on self-worth, not confidence, not achievement, not success, but self-worth. Because I think many women spend years trying to improve themselves without first believing they are worthy of improvement. We chase goals, we create vision boards, we start new routines. We tell ourselves that once we lose the weight, get the job, heal from the heartbreak, find the relationship, or reach the milestone, then we'll finally feel good enough. But self-worth doesn't live on the other side of accomplishment. It has to come first. The Stoics understood something that is still true today. They believe that our value does not come from things outside of ourselves. Not from status, not from praise, not from what other people think. Those things can come and go. If your worth depends on something that can be taken away, then your peace can be taken away too. And I think that's where many women struggle. We've been taught to measure ourselves by how useful we are to others, how attractive we are, how productive we are, how agreeable we are, how much we can carry without breaking. But what happens when you stop measuring yourself that way? What happens when you decide that your worth is not something you have to earn every day? Because the truth is, a woman with self-worth moves differently. She still grows. She still learns. She still wants to become better. But she no longer tries to prove that she deserves to exist. And that changes everything. When you establish self-worth, you stop begging for validation from people who were never qualified to give it. You stop shrinking yourself to fit into spaces you've outgrown. You stop tolerating things that quietly drain your spirit. You stop treating yourself like an afterthought. You begin making decisions from a place of respect instead of desperation. And that is where transformation begins. One of the most powerful realizations I've had is that becoming the best version of yourself isn't about becoming someone completely different. It's about uncovering who you were before the world convinced you that you weren't enough. Before the criticism, before the comparison, before the disappointments, before all the moments that made you question your value. The best version of you is not hiding somewhere in the future. She's already within you. She simply needs to be nourished, just like a garden. A flower doesn't become beautiful because it spends all day questioning whether it's worthy of blooming. It simply grows. It receives sunlight. It receives water. It develops roots. And over time, it becomes what it's meant to become. Women are not much different. We flourish in environments that nourish us. We flourish when we speak kindly to ourselves. We flourish when we establish boundaries. We flourish when we choose people who see our value instead of constantly trying to convince people of it. Self-worth is not arrogance. It is not believing you are better than anyone else. But it is quietly understanding that your value is not up for negotiation. It is knowing that even on your worst day, you are still worthy of care, respect, patience, and love. And perhaps that's the invitation this morning. To stop waiting for permission to value yourself. Stop treating self-worth as a reward you receive after you've accomplished enough. Stop postponing your own acceptance, because every meaningful transformation begins with the belief that you are worth the effort, worth the healing, worth the discipline, worth the boundaries, worth the growth, and worth the life you're trying to build. The woman you're becoming is shaped by thoughts you practice every day. And if you continually tell yourself that you're not enough, you'll build a life around that belief. But if you begin from a place of worthiness, your choices start to change. Your standards change, your habits change, your relationships change, and your future changes. Not overnight, but slowly, steadily, like a garden growing one day at a time. As you move through your day today, I want to leave you with this thought. Your worth is not something you have to earn. It is something you remember. And the more deeply you remember it, the closer you move towards becoming the woman you were always meant to be. So the takeaway seeds of becoming from this video is going to be worthiness. Number one, your worth is not something you earn. It is something you remember. This is the foundation seed. Before confidence, discipline, healing, or growth, there must be a belief that you are worthy of the effort. Seed of becoming number two, self-respect. A woman with self-worth makes decisions from respect, not desperation. This seed grows into stronger boundaries, healthier relationships, better habits, and greater peace. Self-respect is how self-worth becomes visible in daily life. Lastly, seed of becoming number three, intentional growth. Like a garden, transformation happens slowly and steadily. The best version of yourself isn't created overnight. She is cultivated through consistent choices, patience, and nurturing what matters. So remember your value, honor yourself through your choices, and trust the process of becoming. Thank you for joining me this morning for Sippin Thoughts. Until next time, keep growing, keep becoming, and be gentle with yourself along the way.
Best version of me, yeah, I'm stepping in my light, yeah. Best version of me, leveled up, I feel so right. Best version of me, every day I choose to be. Walking in my truth, I'm becoming, I'm free.